A blessed day to you, all my viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to another video. Yes, my beautiful peeps. So, have a couple of things I want to share in this one. West Indies A and Zimbabwe A. They are set to do battle later on tonight in the second unofficial game. So, gonna talk about that, the second unofficial test match. Gonna talk about that. Plus, we see where the Guyana Cricket Board, they are now battling against Vishal Singh, who has brought a lawsuit against them. Gonna give you some info on that. Plus, we're gonna talk a little bit about Sunil Narayan and Russell. I was reading some stuff and I saw where, they are saying these two players are on the edge right now for Calcutta Knight Riders. So we're gonna talk about them. Just give a listening ear until the end and make sure you hit that subscribe button. All right, so let us get straight into the first thing. Now, later on tonight, West Indies A and Bangladesh A will kick things off in their second unofficial test match. And there's not a lot of things for me to say where this game is concerned. More than, we just want to see the players go out there, put out the same effort or even more, than what they showed in the first game. The guys that did not necessarily get amongst the runs, they will need to pick things up. Same thing with the bowlers, that weren't too successful. The ones that leaked runs, they will definitely need to step things up. The aim once again is to win. If we're unable to pull off a victory inside 4 days, then it should be a case where we finish the game on top or in the ascendancy. You understand? Looking at it and say, if there was a 5th day, we would have been able to win the game. So that is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the batsmen going out there, setting the pace. Once again, if we bat first, we're looking for anything over 350 into 400. Probably we will only bat once. If we bowl first, we should be looking to bowl this team down for 280, 290 the most. And then we see what our batsmen can do. As I said, it might not be enough time to get a victory in 4 days, especially if it rains. But it's enough time for us to go out there to set up and stamp our authority. I'm not saying that we should walk over them because these are two A teams playing. Some people will say that this is only Bangladesh A, so we don't need to get ourselves work up. This is West Indies A also. You understand? So I'm definitely looking forward to them going out there and doing some work. It's the same playing 11. I don't need to go through from 1 to 11. I'm using the same playing 11 unless somebody is injured or or something like that. But I am going with the same playing 11, giving them another opportunity to go there and to show their worth. So that is how that is what I have to say as it relates to that game. Now, the second thing that I want to share, the Guyana Cricket Board, they are locked in a legal battle with Vishal Singh. You understand? He's taking legal action against them because I guess you could call it wrongful termination. Now, after scoring 262 runs at an average of 52, he ended up as one of the leading batsmen for Guyana Harpy Eagles in 2022 at the end of the 4-day championship. You understand? He was, after that, dropped from the Guyana franchise the following season. Yeah, so after being one of the top scorers, after, showing a lot of promise, he was dropped. And based on what they're saying here, right after that, he stopped receiving payments after August 2022 without the knowledge of Cricket West Indies, who continued sending his salaries to the Guyana Cricket Board. So the salary was still going to Guyana Cricket Board, but they were not handing it over to him. Now, the people from Guyana Cricket Board in the selection committee, they are saying that Vishal Singh was contracted by the board and he never turned up to their training session. And according to them, they do not know if he contacted the board. You understand? He's saying that they never contacted the selectors and the coaches, so that put him out of contention. So the selectors are saying that he never, well, the coaches are saying that he never contacted them nor the selectors, but they are not sure if he contacted the board. That don't make any sense to me, because something like that the selectors and the board should be communicating with. No, Visual Singh is saying nothing like that. According to him, he made contact with the GCB, and according to him, he has the evidence to prove that contact was made, and he was sorting things out and all of that. So boy, it's not looking good for the Guyana Cricket Board right now, my viewers and subscribers. Based on what I am reading here, it seems as if Singh has them in a vice grip right here, because obviously he contacted the board and they were working through their things. So I'm not too sure how is it the payment wasn't made, even though it was still the money was coming down from CWI. So the money was coming down from CWI, and they froze him out at the Guyana Cricket Board level. It's going to be interesting to see how things work out, because they are saying he was contracted to Guyana Cricket Board also, and he was contracted by the Guyana Harpy Eagles, and he didn't turn up for training. He didn't report to the selectors or the coaches. But these same people are saying that even though he didn't report to them, they are not sure what happened at the board level. But that don't make any sense either, because the selectors and the coaches aren't the ones that would pay him. The board, the people at the board level would be the one that would have to pay him. But it's going to be interesting, my viewers. That's all I can say. He's saying that I am here to set the record straight. This is Singh. I am here to set the record straight on the abrupt ending of my first-class career. He's saying I had reached out to GCB for a NOC, no objection certificate, along with many teammates in June to July 2022, when there was an indefinite break given to all players after the first-class season had ended. This was, however, never granted to me, but to my other teammates. So, I guess that is the problem. He's saying that the other teammates got it, but he did not get it. Why? This is interesting, my peeps. This is definitely interesting. I know I have a lot of people from Guyana that follow their cricket closely. Just go in the comment section and let me know what is building up in the media over there, how things are looking, and if this is something serious that we need to keep an eye on. All right. Finally, before we go, my viewers and subscribers, you see, cricket is a thing like this, franchise cricket is a thing like this, you will give your all, but you see, the day you are not able to perform consistently, that is the day that they are going to throw you away. And I was doing some reading on the Wisden Cricket, and they have an article going around talking about players that Calcutta Knight Riders need to cut, players that they need to keep, and players that are on the edge. And, Sunil Narayan and Andre Russell, even though they haven't performed to their best over the last couple of seasons, they are on the edge. So, based on what they are saying, the people at Wisden, they are saying, they would recommend that they keep Andre Russell and Sunil Narayan, for another season, but to keep a close eye on them for their for replacement. We know that when Andre Russell is on form and performing, he brings a lot of fear and he brings a lot of power. Sunil Narayan, the same thing. I think over the last couple of seasons, 2 seasons, he has only taken maybe 20 wickets. But one of the things is that his economy rate is still, I think, the lowest in the Calcutta Knight Riders side. So I'm just saying that, it was yesterday we were on the live show talking about the end of an era in terms of our cricketers dominating the IPL. And these are 2 guys now that we see the fans are some of the fans over there are pushing against right now. So, we're going to continue to monitor this. Next year's next year's IPL draft will be very interesting. Don't know if they're going to be released or they're going to keep them or what. But I think these guys still have another couple of seasons in them. Even if Calcutta Knight Riders don't keep them, I still can see one or two teams going out there and trying to pick them up. So, yeah, that is pretty much it for this one, my viewers and subscribers. Gonna leave it right here for now. Sports to the bone. Big up on yourself.